welcome at another episode of the Urban Homesteading Channel, Automotive Edition. If this is the first time you're visiting with us, I want to extend to you a very warm welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If today is your birthday, I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. So friends, a few months ago, I posted a video about a solution to intermediate working on CarPlay using AutoKit on Android units for cars. Now, I've used it for over a month, my final solution, because my previous solutions, while they improved the issue, they truly did not fix it altogether. And so it's important to say that this video I did not produce until I've used the system for about a month to make sure that there were not even more intermediate problems. And I have to say that right now, I've never experienced a problem. My first solution is to identify what was happening and to make sure that the things that I was using were working. So now, after I did that in my last video, which I'm going to really put up here for you, here from you, I did have a great improvement, but I still had some intermittent problems, but just not as frequent as before. So what was my initial solution? My initial solution was to use the shorter cable, and that worked very well because the longer cables really caused an issue. And there are many videos on the web that tell you to use an original cable. That will not solve it. The problem is that a long cable drops the voltage enough. The issue is low voltage when you use the dongle and then you plug your phone to the dongle. You just have too much of a voltage drop for the system to work effectively. So in addition to doing that, it is important that you do something else. I found that a shorter cable really worked for 90% of the time, but it was not resilient enough, it was not constant enough to make it really confident, to make me have confidence in the system and use it as a daily driver GPS system. So my final solution is presented in this video, and it's very inexpensive and also very easy to do. There is no wiring or cutting or anything like that. As always, stick around and I'm going to show you how I did it. So I want to take the next few moments to demonstrate the system and show you how stable it is, because often system repairs can work for 1 or 2 minutes, but then they fail. So forgive me for the length here, but I want to show you how stable it is and how smooth it operates. You're going to see that there are absolutely no hiccups. As you can see, everything moves very smoothly, except my camera, because of course we were moving, and everything works very well. We do not have any drops, we do not have any resets or any reboots. It's very, very clear that this is a solution that overall works very well. So unlike my previous solution that worked for extended periods of time, but very intermittently will fail, without any fail, of course, when I needed it the most, this has taken me everywhere I wanted for the last month without a single failure. So what is the issue? Again, as I mentioned, the issue is low voltage, and especially on those inexpensive heads like what I'm using here, the Android head that I purchased for only $140. Sometimes the voltage is too weak, so I had to combine the voltage from 2 different USB outputs, and doing that allowed me to have a more constant, more robust voltage and allow the system to work flawlessly. Again, here I'm stuck in a very, very long light, not flashlight, light, and we're simply waiting, and it was too windy for some reason. My air conditioning was overpowering the mic, so you could not hear Siri giving me directions, but that worked flawlessly as well. I might give you a little bit of a taste of that, but it's going to be windy, so warning and apologies for that. I did not turn my AC off because here in North Carolina it can get rather hot and the AC is a necessity. So stick around and you're going to see a little bit of Siri directions, and you see here how smooth it goes. It follows the path of the car very, very nicely, and we have absolutely no issues at all. It is completely repaired, it is completely fixed. What follows in a few seconds is a little bit of Siri giving you directions to hear that there are no hiccups or any problems at all. It's just a lot of background noise due to my air conditioning. My apologies.
In 1.2 miles, take exit 273A onto NC54, bypass west towards Chapel Hill.
So as you can see, the Apple CarPlay works beautifully. All the functions work very well. It is nice and smooth. All applications work. I'm very pleased with this solution, and it finally solved all the problems, even very slightly intermediate problems that I used to have. So what is that solution, you might say? What makes the final difference and solve our issue? And the other answer is very simple. It's this Y cable that you see here that I used to combine two signals that I had in my car here into one, and then drive the dongle that drives the Apple CarPlay, and it worked beautifully. I've used it now for over a month with absolutely no issue, and as you can see, I'm using a fairly long cable, so I'm not even using the short cable anymore, and I have zero issues. Well friends, I hope you enjoyed this final solution to the problem. I'm very pleased with it. As I said in the beginning, I've used it now for over a month and I've had zero problems. I've zero disconnects or any other issues. So I'm confident it works. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't, hit the other button twice. Share, like, subscribe, and let me know what else you might want to watch in future episodes of the Urban Homesteading channel. From Professor DIY, stay safe friends.